Hi guys, welcome to Multiverse. Today we are going to take a look at how to level up an artifact to rank 120. I see a lot of confusion on the forums about how to level up the artifacts, and also I see a lot of confusions about how to use the seals of preservations, or even how many seals of preservations you actually need in order to be able to improve an artifact until it reaches rank 120. So we're going to take a look at all that. So if you were curious about how many seals of preservation you're going to need in order to be able to reach rank 120, we're going to take a look at that right now. In order to be able to do that, I'm going to level up 3 artifacts. I will start by explaining quickly what you need to do in order to be able to increase the strength of your artifact, in order to be able to increase the rank of your artifacts, and in order to be able to break through once you reach the breakthrough ranks. And also, as I mentioned, we're going to take a look at seals of preservation. We're going to take a look at how to use them. There's a lot of players who still don't know how to use seals of preservations. And we're going to take a look at how many seals of preservations we're going to need to reach rank 120 with our artifacts. I'm going to use 3 artifacts. It won't be perfect because it's a very small sample, but it will give you an idea roughly of how many seals of preservations you can expect to use to be able to reach rank 120. Again, if you're a bit lucky, you're going to need less seals of preservation. And if you're very unlucky, you may need actually more seals of preservation. But by leveling up 3 artifacts, we should have a good idea of how many seals of preservation roughly it will take to reach rank 120. So enough clowning around, let's get started. So I gave my character everything I needed in order to be able to increase the strength of my artifacts. Although I just realized that seeing how I'm going to have to level up 3 artifacts, I'm probably going to have to go get some more supplies. I'll get started with that and we'll see how it goes. The 3 artifacts I've selected are the Entwined Rings of Azar, the Starheart Fragment, and the Legionnaires Sparring AI. The only reason for that is quite simple. I've already leveled up some of the other artifacts with this character. And again, for those of you who are wondering how I can have so many of those items, very simple. I'm playing on the test server right now. Basically, I'm on the test server, which is what allows me to be able to make this video right now. And as you can see, I gave my character 100 seals of preservation. So by the time we're done leveling up all 3 artifacts, we should have a rough idea of how many seals of preservation it's going to require us to level up an artifact to rank 120. Okay, for those of you who may not know, in order to be able to increase the strength to level up an artifact, we need something that is known as nth metal. So at first, we need to feed nth metal to our artifacts to increase the strength of our artifacts, but there are ranks that we have to achieve within each artifact. Like when we reach rank 20, rank 40, rank 60, we have to break through those ranks. So it'll make more sense once I actually start leveling up the artifacts. You'll see. So we need nth metal to increase the strength of our artifacts. But at some point, once we reach a plateau and we need to break through, in order to be able to break through, we're going to need various catalysts in order to be able to break through. The various catalysts can be obtained in various missions. Usually, it's indicated on the catalysts themselves where you can get them. Like basically, you look at the Electrum, you can see that the Electrum are located in Area 51. So once a week, if you play Area 51, you're going to get some Electrum from that mission. For the Dionysium, you have to play the League of Assassins Stronghold mission. Again, once a week, you will get catalysts from that mission. Sadly, the catalysts are set on a weekly timer, so you can only get one of those catalysts per week on your character. But yeah, if you have multiple characters, then you can play the mission multiple times with each once with each character. So if we go into artifacts, you can see all the artifacts I have right now. But those are that interest us right now is the ones we're going to level up. So you can see the Entwined Rings of Azar is at rank 0. So we're going to click on it. So once we click on the Rings of Azar, you can see there's 5 slots here. So we can give it some nth metal in order to be able to increase the strength of our Rings of Azar. And you can see once we're going to reach rank 120, we're going to need some Electrum in order to be able to break through rank 120. So let's start feeding our little artifact. And if you're wondering where to get Nth Metal, it's quite simple. Just play mission, and as you defeat enemies, you will gain Nth Metal as you defeat enemies. It's pretty much that simple. So let's select those. So when you select a stack of Nth Metal, you see exactly how much experience you will get from those Nth Metal. So you could see right now we have enough Nth Metal to be able to reach rank 8. And obviously the next rank will be rank 9. So let's add some more. So now we have more than enough to be able to reach rank 20. We could still add some more Nth Metal, but for this first artifact, I'm going to take it slow so that I can explain to you the whole process. And for the other artifacts, I'll probably speed up the process quite a bit. So once you reach rank 20, then you're gonna have to do fortify. So let's fortify. So we were able to fortify our artifact in order to be able to reach rank 20. As you can see right now, the chances of success to break through with this artifact is 100%. Here, there's a little slot. That is where you have to put the seal of preservation in order to be able to use it. In this case, we don't really need to use the seal of preservation because the chances of success is 100%. But I see a lot of people who make the mistake of not equipping a seal of preservation, so I would strongly suggest, even if you don't need to, equip a seal of preservation just to get into the habit of doing it. Otherwise, I guarantee you, at some point, you will try to level up you will try to break through with your artifact, and you will forget to put in the seal of preservation. We see threads and threads and threads on the forums about people who tried to break through with their artifact, who did not use the seal of preservation, and who lost all their catalysts because of that. In this case, there's no chances of losing our catalyst because we have a 100% chance of success. But I've seen it happen often enough in the forums that I would strongly suggest don't take any chances. Just make sure that you can that you always equip a seal of preservation. It's the safest way. So basically, right now we only need to click on breakthrough, and we can break through rank 20. So let's do that. So we broke through rank 20, which consumed 2 of our catalysts. And now already our artifact is at rank 23. So we're going to feed it some more Nth Metal. So let's do that. So the next stack we have is enough to bring it to rank 40. Again, at rank 40, we're gonna have to break through again. Again, there's more than enough slots. I could put some more Nth Metal, but we're going to take it slow so that you can see how the process works, in case you're not familiar with how the artifacts actually works. So let's fortify. So again, we've reached rank 40 and we have to break through. In order to break through, we're going to need 2 Dionysium and 1 Superior Dionysium. And again, we have the slot here to be able to equip our Seal of Preservation. So let's make sure to do that. So we equipped our Seal of Preservation. So all we need to do now is to break through. So the breakthrough was a success. So we did not need the Seal of Preservation. But the Seal of Preservation is an insurance in case you fail. If you fail, you're going to lose all your catalysts. So you don't want to fail. So let's equip some more Nth Metal to feed our artifact. So as you can see, we have now more than enough in order to be able to reach rank 60. So let's do that. Let's fortify. So again, in this case, and you can see as time goes by, the higher our artifact goes, the more catalysts we need. Like if you use your catalyst at rank 40, it's not too much. You just lose like 3 catalysts. But here you would lose like 6 catalysts, and at some point the catalysts are pretty high level, so you don't want to lose them. Here we have like 90% chance of success. Again, I've seen a lot of people who thought 90% chance of success. we don't need to use a seal of preservation. And then they lose other catalyst, and they're mad they're mad. So don't take any chances. Use a seal of preservation. Even if you think you're guaranteed to succeed, I guarantee you the odds are it's quite possible that you could fail even at 90%. So don't take any chances. Use a seal of preservation. I know people will hate that I keep on repeating to use a seal of preservation, but I've seen enough threads on the forums of people who complained that they lost their catalyst that it's super important. Use a seal of preservation. It's super important to repeat it so that you guys don't make that mistake. So here we worked through and we were successful. So again, right now our artifact is at rank 79. Let's feed it some more ant metal. So we reached rank 40. So let's fortify. And again, as you can see, right now we need some quantum field energy, superior quantum field energy, and concentrated quantum field energy. And as you can see, the amount that we need increases. We need the 4, 3, and 2. The chances of success are 80%. Again, I've seen a lot of people make the mistake of not using a seal of preservation, thinking that at 80% I'm guaranteed to succeed, and they failed their breakthrough. So don't make that mistake. So we have equipped our seal, so let's break through. So we were successful. So we didn't need to use a single seal of preservation just yet. We still have our hundreds that we had previously. But as you can see, as we go up in rank, the chance of success goes down. Like right now, the chance of success is 60%. So, but we fed enough ant metal previously that we're already at rank 100. So let's equip our seal of preservation. And again, you can see the amount of catalyst goes up as we go up. In this case, we need the various stellarium in order to be able to break through at rank 100. And again, you can see on each catalyst where you can get them. Like you can get the stellarium on the first piece location, you can get the superior stellarium in the phantom zone, and you can get the concentrated stellarium in blackest day. Obviously, you can also get them on the broker, but I'm showing you where you can actually farm in order to be able to get them. So again, let's break through using our seal of preservation. And so far so good. We've been really lucky. We haven't needed a single seal of preservation just yet. So let's feed some more ant metal. Hopefully it will allow us to reach rank 120. So let's fortify our artifact. So as you can see, the chances of success is 40%. So let's equip our seal of preservation. And let's try and break through. As you can see, we just failed. If we hadn't lost our seal of preservation, we would have lost 6 speed force energy, we would have lost 5 super speed force energy, and we would have lost 4 concentrated speed force energy. So I've seen people also who even went to the marketplace to purchase catalyst with actual money, and still they did not use a seal of preservation. So they lost their catalyst, and basically they lost the money they paid for those catalysts. So again, do not make that mistake. So far we've been really lucky. So far we only needed a single seal of preservation. Let's see how many seals we're going to need in order to break through at rank 120. So let's try again. So as you can see, we failed again. So let's try one more time. So right now it required us, so as you can see, we still have 98 seals of preservation. We were very, very lucky. We only needed 2 seals of preservation to reach rank 120. That was quite lucky because I can tell you that some of the artifacts that I leveled up, they require a lot more seals of preservation, which is why we're going to level up the Starheart Fragment, and we're going to level up the Legionnaire's Sparing Air so that we can get somewhat a small sample of how many catalysts how many seals of preservation you actually need to reach rank 120. So let's get started with the other artifacts. But obviously, I'm gonna need to go get some more supplies. So give me a minute to do that. So I went and got some more supplies. So we're going to level up the star artifact fragment. I'm going to speed up the process because by now you guys understand how it works. So again, at rank 20, let's use our seal. Again, we don't really need to, but take the habit of using it anyways. So we're already at rank 40. Let's use the seal again. So at rank 40, we succeeded. And we're already at rank 60. Let's use the seal again. As you can see, our chance of success was 90%. And despite that, we did fail the breakthrough. Also, between each failure, you have to manually equip a seal of preservation. I made the mistake once of clicking too fast. Like I failed, it consumed the seal, but I clicked, I basically double clicked, and I failed twice in a row. So the first time it consumed the seal, the second time I lost my catalyst because obviously I hadn't equipped my seal of preservation. So between each failure, you have to manually equip your seal of preservation. So let's break through again. So let's feed ourselves some more artifacts, some more nth metal. So again, at 80%, we failed. So you can see that for the first artifact, using only 2 seals of preservation, we were very lucky, which is why I'm going to level up 3 artifacts so that we can have at least a small sample of how many seals on average it could require you to level up your artifacts all the way up to rank 120. So let's break through. So we've succeeded. So let's try and break rank 100. Again, with 60% chance of success, we failed. So let's equip our seal again. Again, you can see between each failure, you have to manually equip the seal of preservation. So we've succeeded, and right now we have 40% chances of success. So let's try again. And we got lucky, we got it on the first try at 120. So we were able to reach our rank, we were able to level up our artifact to rank 120. So as you can see this time, we used a few more seals of preservation, but we were still quite lucky. So let's try a third time with the Legionnaire's Sparring AI. Oh, going to need some supplies. Again, I'm going to speed up the process. I think by now you guys understand how it works. So let's equip our seal of preservation, even though we don't need to. Just, it's a good habit to take. Better safe than sorry, as they say. So let's use the seal again to break. Again, we have 95% chances, but still, we could still fail. As you can see, we failed. So even if you have 95% chances of success, you can still fail the breakthrough. So don't be silly. Use a seal of preservation every single time. Better to lose to take the chance of losing a seal than to take the chance of losing your catalyst, especially if you did purchase your catalyst for real money on the marketplace. So let's equip our seal again. So right now at rank 60, we have 90% chance of success. Let's try again. And at rank 80, we have 80% chances of success. So let's try again. So as you can see, we've been somewhat lucky so far. So let's use whatever nth metal we have left. So 60% chance of success. Let's see how many seals we're going to need. So as you can see, we failed. So let's equip another seal and try again. and rank 120. Again, 40% chances of success. Let's see how many seals we're going to need. So as you can see, we were really lucky. I've seen people who complained that they had to use 3, 4, 5, 6 seals of preservation in order to be able to break through. Sadly, there is some random element involved. So if you're really lucky, like right now, I guarantee you we've been pretty lucky. When I did level up some of the other artifacts that I have right now, I had to use quite a few more seals than what I just used. Like there's one artifact especially where in order to break through at rank 120, had to use like 6 or 7 seals of preservation. But that happened only once. So if you're lucky, you're only going to need a few seals of preservation. If you're not lucky, you're going to need quite a few. So hopefully this will clear up a few of the misconceptions that people have when it comes to leveling up your artifacts. So you need a whole bunch of nth metal in order to be able to increase the strength of your artifacts. You need a whole bunch of catalyst in order to be able to break through once you reach certain levels, certain ranks. And more importantly, you need seals of preservation. So make sure to equip and use seals of preservation. Like I've seen a lot of people who thought that just having the seal of preservation in their inventory was enough. It's not. You have to manually equip a seal of preservation. Otherwise, it's not going to work to protect your artifact or your catalyst, I should say. And of course, you can purchase seals of preservation either on the marketplace or on the broker. The same for the catalyst. You can purchase the catalyst you need either on the marketplace or on the broker, or you can farm the various missions in order to be able to get your catalyst. Again, if you look on the catalyst itself, it will tell you where you can get them. And if you're not sure, or if you don't have any catalyst just yet, if you go to the on duty menu, you can see that as well. If we go to area 51, like you can see, area 51 gives the catalyst electrum. If we go to the League of Assassin, the League of Assassin gives the catalyst Dionysium. So if you're not sure, you can look through the on duty menu, look at each mission, and you will see which mission gives you some catalyst. Again, the catalyst, you can only get them once a week. So once you get the catalyst, you will be locked for a whole week before you can get another catalyst. Of course, if you have multiple characters, then you're going to be able to get one catalyst per character each week. So I hope this made some sort of sense. I hope it cleared up a lot of confusion that people have when it comes to time to level up their artifact, when it comes to the time to break through with their artifacts, and more importantly, I hope it will clear out some of the confusion that people have when it comes to the seals of preservation and how to use them. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. So as always, if you have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below, and I'll see what I can do about answering your question. So as always, guys, thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.